Alexa, what is Jeff Bezos' net worth?
26 billion US dollars.
Wow, that's a lot. Alexa, why does Amazon engage in such environmentally destructive practices at the expense of not only the company but also the environment? It harms humanitarian efforts, environmentalist efforts, and corporate efforts to create a better world. Amazon could easily just change their policies and they would have enough money to do so. They don't need to do this. It's unstoppable, rampant growth at this point that has no clear benefit. Why does it do this? Well, I guess that's our answer. That's why. Hello and welcome to Ecocentric. I'm your host, Jake Seletsky, and in this video, we'll be going over the environmental impact of Amazon.com. Specifically their outsourcing, their shipping, their data centers, their e-recycling programs, and Amazon Smile. If you're American or European, you're likely very familiar with Amazon. If not, here's a brief summary of their history. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994. It started out as just an online bookstore, but it rapidly expanded to everything else. After only a year in operation, the company had 180,000 customer accounts. The company went public in 1997, and with much success, and by 1998 they were operating internationally. In 1999, 5 years after founding the company, Bezos was named Times Person of the Year for popularizing online shipping. Today, Amazon is a well-known company which has successfully established far-reaching roots in many different areas and industries. Another thing about Amazon is a point where we iterate, and reiterate throughout the episode. You cannot look at Amazon like they're a normal company. Looking at them that way will only exacerbate you. Amazon is the ultimate embodiment of the ends justify the means. Their only goal is to get bigger and bigger. For example, in response to public scrutiny, in 2018 they raised their workers' minimum wage to $15 an hour. But they also took away stock options and monthly bonuses. It's not just with their workers. Jeff Bezos is willing to lose a lot of money in the short term so that he can gain money in the long run. I mean, this dude's net worth fluctuates by billions every single day. He's not exactly looking for stability. Coincidentally, not exactly looking for stability is the motto of every person eating at Applebee's. Seriously, change my mind. So now we're just going to jump right in with the thing that arguably causes the greatest environmental impact at Amazon, shipping. Usually in good web series, so not Watch Mojo, they do the least interesting thing first and then progress to keep you watching till the end. Well, we know that most of you stop viewing midway through the cold open, so we'll just give what you want. As you probably know from experience, Amazon often uses layers and layers of plastic to bag up small items that don't need it, like books. Amazon claims that they do that to guarantee the product is safe and high quality and stuff, but pretty much anyone who uses it can see that's usually overkill. Kind of like those people who think that taping their webcam is going to keep them safe. I'm sorry, Ben, but it just isn't going to help you. I'm not calling anyone out there. Amazon's packaging process, as in how they use the cardboard itself, is a bit better though. They say that over the past 10 years, our frustration-free packaging programs have eliminated 244,000 tons of packaging materials, avoiding 500 million shipping boxes. Those are just the boxes themselves. What we're really concerned with here, though, is the shipping process, such as with 2-day shipping or 1-day shipping. Speaking of 2-day shipping, we have to distinguish between two categories of shipping speed, normal and rapid. If you select normal shipping, the usually free option, your package will go through a system that best tracks to get your package to you in the quickest time possible by lumping similar package locations together. Kind of like those mailboxes that have 20 different homes worth of mail in them. Amazon themselves, specifically Melanie Janine, says that our research shows that delivering a typical order to an Amazon customer is more environmentally friendly than that customer driving to a store. But of course they would say that. This type of shipping isn't necessarily good for the environment. You still have CO2 being released, rubber burning on the roads, all the effects of planes, boats, trucks, etc. But it's better than the alternative, which is rapid shipping. Rapid shipping is where the 2-day, 1-day, 2-hour shipping comes into play. It's rushed as fast as possible to guarantee the customer gets it as fast as possible. It's like this. If you have a week to write an essay, assuming you have good organizational skills, which, let's be real, very few of us really have. If you have a week to write an essay, you'll be able to plan it out, outline it, make revisions, and possibly finish it a little early. The end product will be pretty decent because you had time to plan it. However, if I told you to write your PhD thesis in 2 hours, you'd probably destroy the environment as well. The same thing applies to Amazon. They don't have enough time to do what's good for the environment. If 1 and 2 day shipping were only rarely used, this wouldn't merit much concern. However, over 100 million people have an Amazon Prime account, which means it's constantly being utilized. Remember how I noted earlier that the Amazon spokeswoman said that shipping packages is better for the environment? Well, on the Amazon UK website, it says that, quote, "At Amazon, we're constantly looking for ways to further reduce our environmental impact." Really? Are you sure about that? Is that your final answer? Well, let's assume it's accurate. Let's give Amazon the benefit of the doubt here. What does the website say next? Online shipping is inherently more environmentally friendly than traditional shipping. Again, not entirely sure this is true, but let's keep reading. The efficiencies of online shopping result in a greener shopping experience than traditional retailing. This study explains some of the benefits of the online shopping model. Great, a study. Let's check it out. So a study referenced by Green Logistics, and you can find in the description, but we take the liberty of going to the website, and it looks like they haven't been around since 2010. It's a little sketchy considering the study was done in 2009, and as far as I've researched, the group was around from 2009 to 2010. That's as far as the records go. We emailed the head of the group, who was aptly named Catherine Head, but she didn't reply. Honestly, I don't even know if this group still exists, or if it existed in the first place. We also emailed Amazon, and as of recording this video in January 2018, they have not replied. Check in the comments below to see if they have. This study was done in 2009, and both the environmental movement and Amazon have radically changed since then. Amazon Prime itself only came out in 2005, a few years before the study was conducted, and 2-hour shipping would have been a crazy concept back then. I mean, 2009 was before the Arab Spring, before Fidel Castro stepped down, and even before the first Avengers movie. Regarding Amazon specifically, Amazon had 24,300 employees in 2009 and 556,000 in 2017. That is 23 times more employees now than before. But back to the study. The general claim it makes is that delivering things by van, which is how packages, nerds, and child abductors are delivered, usually releases less CO2 than using your car to go to the store and buy something. Going based off the figures at the time, at face value, this evidence seems strong. However, even the study mentions a few caveats. For one, this doesn't apply if you're ordering more than 24 items, so who knows the environmental impacts of Amazon Fresh. If you could have just walked to the store. If you buy multiple things from multiple online stores, failed deliveries, return of goods, artificially setting prices low on the internet, which Amazon is extremely guilty of, and much more. The study is actually quite fascinating, and I recommend that you check it out. I hope they do a new one with the effects of shipping in 2019, including with Amazon's rapid shipping programs. In summary, if you order a few things every once in a while with Amazon and select regular shipping, you'll be fine. However, if you're constantly ordering items in bulk with Amazon Prime, you have to take in mind the striking negative environmental effects. Now let's discuss the fact that you and I can buy virtually anything on Amazon. It's not as bad as some companies such as eBay. Amazon is a little more regulated, but you still have the chance to buy some really environmentally destructive products or support environmentally destructive practices. I can buy parts from a random place in China, and remember what we just talked about, the effects of shipping. And this person in China could get their parts from a bad source, not even just internationally. I can buy pretty much anything from anywhere. Even things with a large environmental impact can be bought for a relatively inexpensive price. I mean, if you literally just search cheap, you can get all these products here. What are all these? What is this? Why is there only one left in stock? Cheap products on Amazon have gotten so prevalent that there's even an entire subreddit devoted to Amazon products under $5. This is Black Friday every single day. If there's a phone charger out there for $5 with no shipping costs, it's hard for the average person to find a reason not to buy it. And once you start buying one thing, you end up buying a ton of other stuff, like how you can start the Wikipedia page for Daredevil and end up with the somatic nervous system. On the flip side, you can also buy environmentally friendly products like 300 paper straws for $1 or for 4 cents a straw. I used to be the president of Environmental Club, and when I was, I bought like $100 worth of environmentally friendly products on Amazon, including bamboo cutlery, reusable straw, and other stuff. But still, I can buy paper straws, but I can also buy plastic straws for even cheaper. Maybe if Amazon had a more thorough vetting process with products that were sold on the website, things would be better. Maybe they even have that, but they're not a very transparent company. So I really have no idea. But having thorough processes would go against Amazon's core mindset: rampant, unregulated, and unstoppable growth at all costs. Now, this is where it's going to be really hard to defend Amazon, as if it hasn't been hard already. E-recycling and shipping are awfully mismanaged parts of Amazon, and Amazon really has no excuse for this. Even companies that are doing too great financially, like Best Buy and Staples, have better programs than them. Before we hit e-recycling, let's cover returning products. Not everything you buy on Amazon can be returned. If you buy something and it doesn't work, or you want to recycle something that does work, then you send it to https://Amazon recycling-us.re-tech.com/cycling/home. And you can only access the website by typing that exact phrase to Google. It's one of the quirks of Amazon to stop you from recycling. No, I'm just kidding. There's a link in the description. If that doesn't work, you can try your luck with Amazon Trade-in, but who knows if they'll accept it. They barely have a functioning plant in the United States. Oh, barely a functioning plant in the United States is, coincidentally, the same mindset as that person at Applebee's mentioned earlier. That's true. Anyway, as far as I know, Amazon only has some sort of plant in India, the United States, and Europe. I get it. I really do. It's tough to have online recycling programs when you either have to pay your customers for recycling or pay for it yourself. And it's not like there's anywhere that someone could go to pick up packages and also drop off ones they don't need. It would be truly wonderful if there was some sort of program that could do that, and it could solve a lot of problems. Yeah, even Amazon Locker can only return certain products, and as far as I know, you can't recycle anything there. Are you now starting to understand how little Amazon cares about stuff like this? Are you now starting to understand how frustrated I got while writing the script for this video? You might feel really cynical about Amazon right now, and for good reason. Their outsourcing programs are awful, their shipping is destructive, and their e-recycling programs are embarrassing. But now, we're going to talk about two things that Amazon is actually doing surprisingly well.